Hey, here we go. I got to have my congressman with us, right? John Campbell.
Barry, how are you?
Tough week in Washington, but here you are on Saturday morning.
And you know what? After back there fighting in Washington and doing all the congressional things, there's nothing more fun than getting in one of my older cars here and having a Saturday morning drive to Cars and Coffee.
It has been one of those weeks in Washington, but all week you do. It's Saturday morning, baby. I got to be out there with my car guy friends.
It keeps me sane. I look forward to it all week to have the chance to come home and drive something fun.
And you are a Ferrari. I mean, you like all cars, but your heart really goes for Ferraris, I know.
Well, I've got a couple of Ferraris. I've got 3 Corvettes. Sports cars, I would say, just generally, yeah.
Awesome. Always good to be with you.
All right, there.
Keep up the good work in Washington.
Thank you.
Hey, here's Matt Stone, executive editor for Motor Trend Magazine. Matt, how you doing, man?
Barry, good morning.
Is this cool or what?
It's a good day at the office, yeah, for sure.
And you get to drive the car. I mean, let's see, what car would I like to test drive today?
This today would be a new GT3 RS. Supposedly one of the only ones around, so we figured we'd come bring it down and share it with everybody.
Yeah, always fun to see what you drive on the current day. One of the great car guys in all of publishing. A lot of guys in automotive book publishing, but you are such a consummate guy. We've been to Le Mans, all different places together, but you're awesome, man.
Just another car full like the rest of us.
That's right. Enjoy it.
See you in there.
Okay. Okay, well, here's Reeves Calloway. Reeves is here almost every Saturday. How you doing, Reeves?
Morning, Barry.
New C16.
This is the new Cabrio C16.
Wow,
yeah.
Pretty hot.
Thank you.
This amazing cars you're developing these days.
Thank you very much. It's this is probably the best job in the world. It's to start with a great car and make it better.
Yeah.
You know?
Between the styling and the performance, they're both outrageous.
Well, you're a man of such great taste.
Good to see you, Reeves.
Thanks, Barry.
Enjoy. Hey, John Marconi, who, along with his dad, has one of the great car guy venues here at Marconi Museum with all these exotic cars that you raise money for kids, and that's booked out all the time.
Yeah, $1.5 million last year we generated to children's charity. Bo and my dad do a hell of a job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you're a regular here, man.
We try to come here often. It's kind of our home away from home. You get to come out here and you get a break. And,
absolutely.
I mean, where in the planet can you do this? I mean, it's like a constant car show. You go.
I just come to see what kind of car you're going to drive this week, man.
It's normally the muscle cars, but Dad let us squeak this one out.
There you go. Enjoy.
Take care, Barry.
Dave Robertson shows up at more car shows than I do, I think, Dave. You call yourself a serial
automotive entrepreneur.
Yeah, explain to everybody what a serial automotive entrepreneur is.
I can't decide anymore what car I want. I got 35, 40 cars, and I'm always looking for the next one. And I just don't want something normal. I want everything oddball.
Well, you're a great passion for cars, a great Zephyr, Lincoln Zephyr behind you.
Oh, yeah, it's a 1940. Kind of Oklahoma car that needed a whole lot of fixing, and then I rat-rotted it because there was no way to make the car perfect because it was kind of Mickey Mouse and I got to do everything over again. So I just did, I made it a good driver, airing brake.
Rat-rod Lincoln Zephyr I suspect you've ever seen. Certainly mine, Dave.
That's true.
Good to see you, man.
All right, Barry.
Always. It's fun hanging out with you.
See you, boy.
Michael Hammer is one of the great car guys. I mean, I see you at events all over. You're doing the rallies and the concours or whatever. First time I've seen you here. Is this your first time?
Well, I'll tell you, Barry. I went out for a drive this morning with a friend of mine, and we said we got to come down and find this place. We've heard about it, never been here.
About it.
I know. When we had dinner, you told me about it, and I said I got to find this place. So we came down here, and we were thrilled. It was more than I expected. It's sensory overload.
Isn't it unbelievable?
Yeah, great people, great time, great cars. Everybody loves to talk cars, and I noticed most of the guys are out here while their wives are still asleep, which is perfect.
There are some wives here, though.
Yeah, there are some wives here, but mine's still asleep. I know that.
Yeah. The types of cars are here. Very different from the other kind of events you and I go to because of the eclecticness and the broadness of the representation.
Well, that's what makes it so great. There's something for everybody here. I drove down to Shelby 427 Cobra this morning, but you get here and you have everything. So there's something for everybody here.
What was your first impression as you pulled on the premise?
Well, my first impression is I didn't want to stop. I wanted to just keep driving around and looking, but I figured, well, we'll just park right here and walk around, and that way you really get to meet the people and talk to them, which is the best part of the fun.
I think we might get you back again sometime.
How about next weekend?
There we go. It's Michael Hammer, everybody. Thanks. More of our car crazy friends right after this break.
Car crazy!